Hey guys, it is me again. Hang on just a second, guys. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties here. My I don't know. It must hit my laptop, my iPod, and it reset on me or something. But yeah, hey guys, good to see you guys again. Today is Tuesday, August 17th, 2010. That makes it day. Let's see, guys. 229, I think, is what it is. Um, I'm behind on my doohickey on the wall, so so you know how I am, always behind. But yeah, guys, it's good to see you guys again tonight. I know the last few days I've been putting my readings in kind of early, which I noticed that nobody was really watching them till 11, 12, 1 o'clock at night anyway. So um, I guess I'm not really hurting anybody by putting them in late. I guess everybody just got used to watching my stuff real late. So, but this is the first night I'm going to be kind of late. I've had a lot going on, guys. I told you guys I bought a smoker the other day. Unless it's just raining like cats and dogs here tomorrow, I'm gonna try it out tomorrow and try to smoke her out. I went to Food City and bought a shoulder, a pork shoulder. So I got done trimming it a few minutes ago and put some dry rub on it and put it in the refrigerator. So in the morning sometime I'm gonna try to pull it out and put a little bit more dry rub on it and get the smoker going and try to smoke her tomorrow. So that's what I've been doing. That's the reason I'm kind of late getting in here. Had to go to Food City, like I said, and buy a bunch of stuff. I was hoping to find a dry rub already, like a canned dry rub. I know people make them. I've seen them on the internet. I've seen them on TV, but they didn't have any. So I had to buy a whole bunch of spices. Had to buy onion powder and garlic powder and seasoning salt and white pepper and ground mustard and all that kind of stuff. And that gets expensive quick. So yeah, guys, that's what I've been doing. I guess I do want to remind you guys that have not seen it, because I'm assuming if you've already went and looked at it once and clicked on the ad once, I'm guessing it's not going to do any good. But if you've not seen my day 223 vid, go look at that. Go watch that vid. Click on the ad. Like I said, that is the one that YouTube has put AdSense on. So I'm hoping I'll get good enough response out of that to maybe lead somewhere else. So, but if it don't, it's no big deal. Don't skin off my teeth. At least I think it is a good sign that YouTube has decided to do that on one of my vids. I think it's a sign maybe someday when I can get a few more subscribers and just get more people in here. It's a shame. I see guys that have had channels going for like a month that already have more subscribers than I got and have more views than I got. And don't get me wrong, I'm not down on myself or nothing like that. But what I'm saying is, most of these guys that I see that do this stuff, do a lot of the same stuff I do. The gun stuff, talk about guns and do guns, but see, they don't have the God in it. See, I know that, as Jesus tells us, when you do stuff for me, when you're one of my children, you're going to be persecuted. And I already see it in this stuff that, there's people that do the same thing I do, except they don't, they cuss and they vamp and they holler and they use bad language and they get real popular. Everybody loves them, and they get, they're on YouTube a month and they've got 500 subscribers, and that's what the world likes. And it's just the way it is, and I accept that. I accept I'm gonna loot. I get a, and that's even like when I get shout outs. Which I've only had a few, very few, but I've had some shout outs, and you could tell people were just like real quick, like, oh yeah, and here's so and so, and it's like they're almost ashamed to admit that they're friends with me and they watch my videos, because then they'll have to admit that they're a Christian, or they at least watch a Christian man on here. So, anyway, I understand all that. I know the way the world works. Don't surprise me, but anyway, just kind of getting off that subject, guys. Like I said, if you've not seen that day 223, it's called Romans 16, day 223. Go watch it. Click on the ad for me. We're going to continue on here, guys, in Acts chapter 2, starting in verse 11. So here we go. Cretes and Arabians, we do hear them speak in our tongues the wonderful works of God. And they were all amazed and were in doubt, saying one to another, What meaneth this? Others, mocking, said, These men are full of new wine. But they thought they were drunk, is what it was. What we've done seen here, they were speaking in tongues. They were all speaking in one language that they all understood. And some men, they heard them talking about this, and they said, well, they're just drunk. You don't know what you're talking about, you're drunk. But Peter, standing up with the 11, lifted up his voice and said unto them, Ye men of Judea, and all ye that dwell at Jerusalem, be this known unto you, and hearken to my words. For these are not drunken, as ye suppose, seeing it is but the third hour of the day. Peter's basically just saying it's too early to be drunk anyway. What are you fools talking about? That's basically what he's saying. But this is that which was spoken by the prophet Joel. And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith God, I will pour out of my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. And on my servants and on my handmaidens I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. And I will show wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire, and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the great and notable day of the Lord come. He's basically just saying here that the Lord said this was going to happen, that the Holy Spirit was going to be poured out on this earth. People were going to prophesy. They were going to see visions. They were going to dream dreams. Still happening today, guys. We're living in this same age that he's talking about here. And at the end of days, before the Lord comes back, the moon's going to turn to blood. It says the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon shall be turned into blood. So that's basically just what he's talking about, guys. And it's great to see how emboldened and how empowered that Peter got when he got the Holy Spirit on him. I think I talked about this last night a little bit, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to get off here. It's good for you guys to be here. I'm overwhelmed. Like I said, I don't have many subscribers. I don't, I see guys with videos that are up for 30 minutes that have more views than I get in 3 days, but and more comments. But I don't care. I've got my little loyal group of people, and I want to grow it. I'm not lying about it. I'm not gonna lie about it. I want to grow it. And I truly do. I want to grow it because the more people that I can get watching me, maybe somebody may get touched from it. If they make me partner, if they don't make me partner, that's regardless. I'd like to see this channel grow, and see, people watching. I'd like to see somebody get saved through this channel, and maybe we can make that happen. I hope so. I hope we can grow it enough to make that happen. But anyway, guys, I got to get off here. Good Lord willing, I'll be here tomorrow night. So until then, good night and God bless.